So I guess going from a property that's 40 years old, we could go to a universe that is about 30 years old.
Cats. Oh, sorry. No.
It just starts over.
It's the 12 minutes loop all over again.
Yeah, Kevin Smith is bringing back Jay and Silent Bob in Jay and Silent Bob Reboot.
Yeah.
I love that it's just called Reboot.
Completely self-aware, like tongue firmly in cheek. It's great.
As is tradition for him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He decided to, after the Mallrats sequel, I think then that turned into like a series. Yeah. That didn't pan out. He attempted to get Clerks 3 off the ground, and that kind of didn't happen either.
Because Miramax owns the characters for Clerks.
So he kind of took an amalgam of what he already had and was like, what do I own myself? And it was the characters of Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. So with the current reboot culture, it seems, he kind of snuck one past the goalie on this. And then after having his heart attack last year, was able to get everyone and their sister out of the woodwork to do cameos for him. Yeah, really. And that's what we've got here, which I've never been more excited for a movie, honestly. This is awesome. I can't wait to see just what he does, even if it's terrible. Because I did not enjoy his most recent release, Yoga Hosers. I thought it was awful.
Oh, shit, I haven't even seen that.
It was terrible.
I thought it was okay.
I fell asleep midway through, and I did not ever go back to it.
I thought Yoga Hosers was okay. Just okay.
I've heard people say wonderful things about Tusk, and I have not seen Tusk yet.
Dude, I loved Tusk.
Because it's wildly fucked up, right?
It's on it's on Netflix.
Is it?
Yeah.
I will absolutely watch it.
So you have to. I highly recommend Tusk. Because it's weird in the best way.
So if you noticed in the trailer, like at the beginning, the VHS rental store that was next to the Quick Stop is now a medical marijuana dispensary. Which is a great way to update that, because obviously the VHS store would be closed now.
Right.
Kev Smith's daughter plays a prominent role in the film.
Because that's their first time on screen together. Fucking
Ben Affleck. He fucking snuck Ben Affleck into it.
And Matt Damon.
Yeah. Looks like Matt Damon's playing Loki.
It's been this. It's a long story, but he and Ben Affleck haven't talked in over 10 years.
Oh shit!
Really?
Yes.
Are they just not friends anymore?
I believe Jennifer Garner was not a fan of Kevin Smith.
Ooh.
Is how that broke down.
Huh.
But I guess they wound up. He put it into an Instagram post. It was very interesting. How they kind of got back together, and they were like, "Yeah, Ben would talk to you," and he was like, "All right, I'll reach out to him," and he did.
It's probably because of his heart attack.
Yeah, probably.
Also, bros before hoes.
All you got to do is almost die, and you can.
You can talk to anybody if you almost die. This was Kevin Smith's version of Make-A-Wish.
Jesus.
So the onus of the film is that Hollywood is rebooting Blunt Man and Chronic. Yeah. And it's Blunt Man v. Chronic.
Yes.
And it's Melissa Benoit as Chronic and Val Kilmer as
Blunt Man.
Blunt Man.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He got an actual Batman to be Blunt Man.
And Supergirl to be Chronic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do they have? I did notice. Is Mark Hamill in this one too?
They didn't put him in the trailer, but I would imagine they got him.
He's got it.
I feel like everyone he knows is going to be in this movie.
Even if he's not as Cockknocker. Because I would think that if they're doing a reboot, they would have someone else be Cockknocker, but Mark Hamill still's got to be in it.
Yeah, he would just have like a cameo.
Yeah.
He would be doing a cameo in the reboot a cameo within the reboot.
I know he also got Chris Hemsworth in it.
Yeah.
You see him briefly in the trailer.
I know,
but I
think he got Chris Jericho in there too.
Yes, Chris Jericho is also in it. I think my favorite cameo in the trailer are Redman and Method Man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's I love the way Kevin Smith is able to write dialogue. It's one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
Obviously, he doesn't work on fancy camera shots, and his stories are normally very simple. And he'll admit that first thing more than anybody.
No, he writes comedy.
I just love his dialogue and like just the shit he makes people say.
I don't think, like you had said something earlier, even if it's terrible, I don't think it's going to be terrible. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back was hilarious. I don't think it's the best film ever made.
No.
But
No.
I don't think this would be any worse than that, and I don't necessarily even think that it was bad.
Yeah, he decided to set this one apart in that it's two guys that learn a movie's being made and they have to go across the country to stop it.
Which is the exact plot.
Yeah, that is the exact plot of Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
It's a reboot.
Yeah, of course.
I think my favorite cameo that I saw in the film was Jason Biggs and James Van Der Beek as themselves
at like a Comic-Con type thing.
At Chronicon.
And they're like, what is this, a Kevin Smith directed film?
Who did they get directed? This Kevin fucking Smith?
Yeah.
I think I saw, was Rosario Dawson in it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think she'll be reprising her role at all,
Yes,
or you think it's
because Brian O'Halloran and I can't remember who plays Randall, but they're
Randall.
Yeah, Randall. They're in it as well.
Nice.
Awesome.
As
Yeah, so I'm
Dante
sure
Randall?
as Dante and Randall. So I'm sure they're going to be at the Quick Stop, because that was at the end of Clerks 2. They were buying the Quick Stop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Fucking Chronicon.
Oh
Dude,
shit!
I'm so excited for this movie. Like you said, Rob, like it's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah. If nothing else, it'll at least be hilarious
Right.
and enjoyable.
I mean, I can't say I'm excited for it, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. It's going to be fun, like you said.